Former Prime Minister and Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf (PTI) Chairman Imran Khan was arrested on Tuesday from the Islamabad High Court where he appeared seeking bail in multiple corruption cases, triggering demonstrations across the country that saw his supporters vandalizing buildings. Starting this October, the European Union (EU) proposes to introduce a framework for levying a carbon tax on imports of products that rely on non-green or suboptimally sustainable processes and where carbon emissions are deemed to have not been adequately priced. This Carbon Border Adjustment Mechanism (CBAM) will begin with an import monitoring mechanism and culminate in the levy of duties as determined from January 2026. It is critical that the Centre reacts with greater alacrity to what may be considered by some as a sophisticated trade barrier doused in greenwashing optics proposed by the EU. The Arab League's decision to readmit Syria, after over a decade of isolation, signals a growing desire of regional powers to set aside intra-Arab rivalries and work towards establishing a more predictable, stable relationship with one another. As the world enters the fourth year of the COVID-19 pandemic, the situation is gradually improving. Most border restrictions have been lifted and global health governance is now focused on a post-pandemic recovery. Countries have stepped up efforts to achieve health and well-being for all and further the realization of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, whose progress was impacted by the pandemic. In a significant move, the Army has decided to go for a common uniform for officers of the rank of brigadier and above from 1st August irrespective of their parent cadre or regiment. Arab train networks in future would be carrying Indian goods to the Israeli port of Haifa. Fitch Ratings has lowered its 2023 to 1924 GDP growth forecast for India to 6% from 6.2%, citing headwinds from elevated inflation and interest rates along with subdued global demand, with the expansion seen quickening to 6.7% in 2024 to 1925, as against the 6.9% projected earlier.